All right, guys. So we left off making, all these details of the listing. So the description, the title, and the bullet points. Now let's, and also the keywords. Now let's update our listing with the following. So I'm going to, basically at this point, you can almost copy and paste it. I don't know if the bold will go through or not. You don't want it bolded. So if it does, just remove it. But we'll go back to our, product info. We'll go to vital info, product name. BAMS is what we want. Perfect. I don't think it bolded. Then baby muffs, this stuff you want to leave it. We're going to go to description. So we have up to, I think, 5 bullet points. Yep, here they are. And then we're going to go one by one and basically put in these bullet points. So let me do that right now. Okay guys, so I filled it all out and I added a couple of things here. So the bullet points, I just basically copied and pasted them. But for the description, as you can see, we don't want it to just look like a regular paragraph. What we want it to look like is like this, where we have a paragraph for problem, solution, and then, on and on we go with the other criteria that I just didn't take the time to fill it out. And then let's say at the end we want to highlight satisfaction guarantee if you're not 100%, happy. So majority of you will already know how to do this probably, but basically all I did was add P for paragraph, as you can see. So let's say this is my whole paragraph. I will add P inside these little arrowy brackets, and then the end, when I'm done, I will add dash P, or I forgot what it's called, but you get the point. You add this, and then BR is basically break, make a space in between. So that what makes a space between the two paragraphs. And then for the balding, what I did there, it's same thing, but except it's just B. So that makes it bald. And what I found is Amazon doesn't really crack down on these that much. I mean, I know I've had my listing reviewed multiple times, and they don't really care. The big thing they care about is if you're using some fancy, like bullet points, like stars, or anything other than dashes, or if you're using colors or different text sizes, they might come after you then. But if you just use it to stylize it just a little bit, like for example here, just to separate paragraphs and just to do this, it's completely fine. Okay, so now let's continue on to keywords. And the keywords that you're going for are the search terms, not the platinum. The platinum is something that you have to be invited to once you become a bigger seller. It's not something that I have reached yet, but once I do, I'm sure I'll make a video about it. But you basically, if you hover over, you have 1,000 characters in keywords. And what you'll do is the most relevant will go in the first. Once the first is filled, the second most relevant will go second, and third and fourth, and so on. You don't want to put 1 or 2 here, and then 2 to 3 here, 4 to 5 here. No, you want to, like, whatever's the most relevant. And in our case, the most relevant are these guys. So we're literally just going to copy, and so we're going to basically paste it in here. And that's what that's basically our keywords. Now, like I said in my previous videos, the keywords that I have, as you can see, it's only like what, 7, 8 of them. Those are just something I found on the quick. Once you follow the process I've outlined in the previous videos, you will you'll see, like, you'll see the full kind of how so if you just follow the process that I outlined earlier in this series, and I believe first or second video, you can just keep going using keyword planner, keyword inspector, and merchant words, and you can just you can find pretty much 1,000 words. At that point, it comes down to you eliminating some of the less relevant ones and just focusing on the most relevant ones. And once you stuff these keywords, you want to come to style specific stuff. So you want to fill out as much as you possibly can. In this case, muffs, ear, baby, stuff like that. And then subject matter. So this actually gives you, so just like spring, winter, I don't know, autumn, summer. I don't really see much of any. Mother's Day, no. Summer, Father's Day, no. If it can potentially be relevant, I would put it in there. So for here, behind the neck, no. Mini size, sure. Portable, yes. Travel, sure. No, nothing else I would say. Intended use, let's see what they give us as option. We could do portable, travel, for sure outdoor, indoor, and I guess indoor. What else is there? Home, indoor, outdoor. Let's say instead of portable, we'll do home. For babies, you know, home babies. And then target audience, let's see. I think I saw, yeah, unisex children. People, for sure. Children. Consumer audience, and I think that's the most relevant that we'll get here. And yeah, and then you save and finish, and then everything else is just you know, images I'll cover in a separate video, how to make those. And then one more thing before we go, actually, for the offer, you have your price, and then you have sales price. If you remember at the beginning, I said whatever you're planning to sell it for, price it up $5 to $10. We priced it at $29.99 because we're planning to sell it for $20. Because here in the sales price, we're actually going to do $19.99. And the reason why we're going to start that, let's say tomorrow or today or whenever, and end it sometime in the near future, I don't know when. But the reason why we do that is because, you know, psychologically people just love having sales. So it's not like we're lying to them like, wow, this is worth this much, so you should pay us this much. It's more of just like, you know, the price, the regular price is, let's say $30, but we're giving you a discount. And, you know, even though like we were planning to sell for $20, something about discounts that people just really enjoy. So I always make mine a discounted price, never more than $10. I don't try to be outrageous with it or anything, but $5 to $10 is very acceptable. And that's pretty much it. Anything other than that is extra, and it basically completes your listing here. So we'll add photos. As you can see, there's our title. Here's our bullet points. We'll add photos in the next video, and we'll be pretty much ready to go after the initial reviews and you know, get started on selling. So cheers, thanks.